The body of a 21-year-old Otterbein student is recovered from a Hilliard lake. Tonight, those who helped find Kyle Miller and those who knew him talk about the tragic loss. Good evening. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Shelby Croft in for Chuck Strickler tonight. The drowning of Kyle Miller is an awful reminder of what can happen when people head into the water unprepared. Miller not only didn't know how to swim, the kayak he was in did not have a life jacket. His body was found in the Darby Bend Lakes inside Prairie Oaks Metro Parks in Hilliard. 10 TV's Kevin Landers has more on the operation to find Miller and how he'll be remembered.
It would take dive teams more than 24 hours to locate the body of 21-year-old Kyle Miller at the bottom of this Franklin County lake.
He's pretty much close to the middle of the lake. He's in 71 foot of water. It's about 32-degree water temperature at the bottom.
The cold water and frigid winds were just some of the obstacles in this recovery effort.
We're very limited in how long we can keep him down there. We normally try and do a 20-minute dive. Down there, you're talking closer to 15 minutes just due to the cold and the depth.
Miller came to the lake with his dog and his college friend, Austin Gifford. Detectives say when Miller's dog jumped into the water, Miller dove in even though he didn't know how to swim. Investigators say Gifford tried several times to rescue Miller before he was pulled from the water. Deputies say Miller tried to hold onto his kayak as long as he could before he succumbed to the cold water.
I'm sure that his athletic background and competitiveness probably helped him for maybe longer than some might have been able to.
Otterbein track coach Dan Lehman recalls Miller as a great athlete who decided to forego running the hurdles this year so he could concentrate on his academics.
He was a very nice young man, very polite, and good to be around, and was an excellent athlete.
As for the drowning, detectives say alcohol was not a factor, but believe had Miller had his life jacket, he may have survived.
Would it have averted it totally? That's impossible to say, but it's always helpful when you do.
In Hilliard, Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
Miller was a junior at Otterbein, majoring in zoo and conservation science. The school is in the process of planning a memorial in his honor when students return from spring break.